Hello and welcome! I'm Piano and you're watching Freedom Planet Free Riders. So, we know what we're here to do. It's what we didn't do yesterday because there was too much time investment. So yeah, let's go. We missed that dialogue there too, I guess because Lilac is in fact going here before anyone else again. Get out. And I am in fact curious what Merga is actually going to say to Lilac when they meet before the other three show up. Other four, I guess, since Serpentine's coming to kill. But hey, who knows, right? Hey, Lilac, why were you posing on the wall like that? These things are still really annoying. But what else is new, right? Alright, here we go. This does not look familiar. Am I taking a different route yet again? Maybe. Maybe I just don't remember this stage that well. I definitely remembered you guys, though. We're not dealing with you guys. I did not mean to go full circle around this thing. I was thinking there would be an opening somewhere, but no. Apparently you have to go in this way. Blah! I'd ask, oh, how can they shoot water bubbles if we're already underwater? But, like, there in fact have been enemies in this game that shoot air when we're in air. You know, like Captain Kalau and his mighty winds of justice. So yeah, it's not that unreasonable. I mean, it is and it isn't, but like, we'll just call it an acceptable break from reality. It's generally a pretty good idea to put those in your game, you know? You want to have a game that's playable and fun, not necessarily one that's an accurate simulation of the real world. And thankfully, this game is very much playable and fun. Right. This is the one where we have to pass through by going inside like that. I remember.
Cyclone!
Blah. No, 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 no. Okay. Wasn't exactly sure how to get through that, but good old Dragon Boost saved me again, and ooh, that was a really nice Dragon Boost. take me out of here. Take me to the spike side. Because, yeah, this is where the spikes start showing up. Blah! Get out of my way! I want them to get out of my way, but not enough to actually stop and murder them. I have places to be. I've got a date with Merga. And honestly, that's true of a lot of enemies in this game. So many of them are just so much easier to run past than fight. Which I'd argue is this game showing its roots, but it's really not, because most Sonic enemies just die in one hit. You can easily just blast through them and keep going. Also, hi Merga!
So you've come. And alone, even. I hope to earn that mark of respect.
Why call me out here, Merga?
We had many names once. Then the Earth Dragons came and took those names away from us. We were their brothers and sisters of the sea, and given just one name. Water Dragon.
If you remember, the museum mentioned something like this.
We were to be redeemed
that
and
there were
remade
in
in
fact
order
a
to
bunch of
accomplish
different clans
necessary duty.
of water
I suppose
dragons.
it was in our favor that we were the most biologically compatible species on this planet. Out of our union was conceived a child, Bakunawa. And once she was born, well, they'd taken our names already. What else could they have taken from us?
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Hatchling.
Yeah, this is
Sash
where it
Lilac.
catches up with the other
Come
version
with
of the
me.
scene.
What? There is nothing left for us here. We can go and never return.
So Merga doesn't mention them
Leave the Earth
being
Dragons to their
enslaved, but she
machinations and
does
fly to a new
mention
world.
how
And what happens to this world?
a bunch of different
Does it matter?
tribes were like unified under the name Water Dragon.
I see.
Which I guess is why
In that
there's
case-
such stark physiological differences between
meant to
Lilac
be?
and Merga.
A clever ruse.
No, not gonna.
I'm impressed. That should have rendered you unconscious immediately.
This is
Not to
new.
worry. You will have plenty of time to forgive me once I awaken Bakunawa.
Sneak attack!
Get out of here, idiot.
Hold on, Lila! This potion will fix you right up!
Guys, you came.
All right, giant fish lady, back off! Unless you want a face full of punchies!
Indeed. Your schemes end here, Merga. Bakunawa will not rise this day.
What was that?
A redirection of the island's volcanic pressure to key fault lines. You may have disabled a few of our beacons, but not all.
Impossible. You needed Pengu. It was a vital component.
I'm no fool. It was installed well before your arrival.
And here we are again.
No, we're too late.
Indeed. And that is why it is you who shall end here.
Alright, it is time to go. Please do not zap me with the giant doom laser. Nope, 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 nope. See ya.
Cyclone!
And we are going to escape the giant wall of watery doom as well. I'm glad for these bubbles being here, even if they don't really make much
Stay
sense.
classy.
Welcome aboard May's luxurious sky fortress. Now with extra cannons. Hold on!
Anyway, hey, it's time to do the shmup stage again. Something which Freedom Planet 1 also had. Being in an airship is cooler than being in a tank, but it's not as cool as riding a giant holographic dragon. Sorry, Pingu. What happened? I don't know, was that stupid shrimp bot? Alright, come on, come on. Take him down.
You won't win that easy.
Hey, wow, okay, that was sloppy.
Hear me, Magister! The weapon that you Earth Dragons created, that brought death to so many of my people, will now be my salvation. Bakunawa will rise to the sky and devour you, giving her the energy she needs to leave this solar system. And we will sail the stars while this world runs. This planet is yours! Long may you reign vainglorious over a dead world!
Bip, 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 bip. Get out of here, shrimp. Alright, it is time for the huge hostile crab. We're going to make certain to attack its weak point for massive damage. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Taking out those crab legs. Is it possible to, like, destroy all the crab limbs? Without, like, destroying the whole thing? I didn't think it was, but that does appear to be what we have done. Cool. Nice shooting, Lilac.
There's no way we'd catch up with her now! She's flying too high and too fast!
This can't be happening.
I won't let it!
Lilac!
Alright. Cutscene time again. Who wants to watch the moon get not blown up?
No!
Oh no! So, the moon looks pretty undevoured.
What just happened?
The fool! She's clearly too far away for the mining laser to be effective. Unhand me at once! The cooperative General Serpentine is on your side, and he has a plan.
Let him go. We have an agreement. And you, talk.
It's simple. I have a small ship capable of chasing down the stolen weapon and evading any detection system she may have on board, which is more than I can say for your flying whale here.
Uh-huh.
Don't you listen to him, Nerzal's luxurious sky fortress. He's just a mean, jealous reptile.
You will turn this vehicle over to us immediately, Snake. We will use it to take the fight to Merga.
Excuse me. First of all, it's my ship, so only I can pilot it. And second of all, no passengers. For the velocity I need to catch up to Bakunawa, I need the ship to be as light as possible.
So we are to put the fate of the world in your hands? I think not.
Maybe you could compensate for the additional weight somehow.
I suppose. But the calculations involved would be... Ah! Why even talk about it? I might have been able to do it with syntax. But without the drone, I'm just wasting my breath.
I still suspect that
So
there
that's
was
it
going
then.
to be a stage
Merga
where
really
you
has
would
won.
tight spade and get syntax back, but they didn't have time to add that, so they just did this
I'm
instead.
going to talk to Serpentine. Mila, don't worry. I can make him change his mind.
Go for it.
Never thought I'd see this place again. It's in pretty good shape.
Good work, General. It's good to be home.
Yeah, all things considered, this is the tidiest invasion ever. Wish all of our invaders were this neat.
Good news, everyone! Serpentine's agreed to take us with him!
Yes! Out of the goodness of my reptilian heart, I've decided that all 5 of us will stop the menace that is Merga.
Thanks, Serpentine. And great work, Mila. How did you manage to convince him?
Oh, I just made a promise. No biggie.
I hope you're all exactly as
Uh-huh.
happy as you look.
She
Otherwise,
just
this
promised
will
to
be a
kill
short
all
trip.
of them.
Rude
No
assessment of our
biggie.
collective weight aside, I assume this interjection means we are ready to leave?
Weren't you listening to me before? I still need syntax for the vector calculations.
Then our course is clear. Track down Spade, beat him to within an inch of his life, and take Syntax back from his broken fingers.
Sounds like a plan. We'll hold the fort down here. Before you go, though, Magister wants to see you girls. Something urgent, he says.
Hold on, Nira wanted to say something. Regardless of the circumstances, it's good to be home. Still, we should conclude our business here as soon as we can. We have a planet to save. Yeah, a planet to free.
Yo, Magister, what's up?
Magister.
You summoned us, oh exalted one?
Thank you for coming. I wish to share the results of my research regarding Merga and the Water Dragon people. At first, what I found merely reaffirmed everything we already knew. That the Water Dragons turned violent. That Merga was their greatest warrior. That many Shangtusians died defending themselves from the Perusian scourge. Then I realized that the books I had read were all written by Earth Dragons and their descendants. I scoured the library for any book that could possibly recount history from a Water Dragon's perspective. I found it within a handwritten book of flowers and horticulture. There were various annotations by the author describing what was then to her current events. If what she wrote is true, then I'm so sorry, Lilac. Merga is right to be angry.
Oh, is she ever?
Magister.
I was hoping that, perhaps by speaking to her, I could persuade her from this course. Her grudge is against my people. The rest of the world need not suffer for our arrogance and conspiracy. But I suppose that hope is extinguished now.
No, I don't believe that.
Are you mad? She commands an aerial fortress capable of intergalactic flight and eating moons! The time to appeal to her better nature has long since passed.
Maybe I just don't want to be the last water dragon anymore, but I still want to try. The last centurion of a long-gone race? Isn't that someone worth talking to?
Someone of your own blood. Yeah, I get that. Someone who may be afraid of being nothing more than a weapon.
Someone with the courage and discipline to do what is needed to be done. Very well. I suppose we can attempt to do the right thing. Should the situation arise.
Have I come at a bad time?
We acknowledge and welcome the King of Shuigang in the court of Shangtu.
Your Majesty! Hi!
King Dale, to what do we owe this unexpected pleasure?
Oh, this is just a casual state visit. I realized that we never properly thanked you for all your assistance in Shuigang. So I brought along this beautiful gift. And this wretched scoundrel of a brother.
Spade.
He busted me. I'm good.
He deserved
My men
it.
have the syntax drone under guard outside. From what I've gathered, you will need it to take down this Bakunawa?
Magnificent! You four, finish your business here. Once I've installed syntax on my ship, I'll be leaving immediately, so don't be late.
Adversity makes for strange bedfellows, it seems.
Indeed. I must make a request. When you encounter Merga, allow me to speak with her. Your communicator can act as a relay between us. I wish to make amends.
All right.
Alright, let's get going. We are ready to leave, because I can't think of anything else we need to do. We have all the time capsules, and, like...
Enemies detected. Executing slaughter sequence number 2.
Belay that! These are our allies. For now.
Right. So is syntax all fixed up to the ship now?
There! All done! Now
We leave right now.
Excellent! To Bakunawa! What the? What did you pack? Rocks?
Just brought a few potion materials to be on the safe side. And some lab equipment and safety equipment and...
Bah! Whatever! You're lucky I overcompensated for how heavy you lot are fourfold!
Rude assessment of our weight aside.
Engage!
As you wish, sir.
Let's go!
Battle analysis complete. Sensors confirm a code black compatibility of 91%.
Brilliant! Then I'm heading straight for the power core!
You mean you know how to get there? Right. Of course not.
Alright. I think that's where we're gonna have to call it. It has been 24 minutes already, and I know that every Bakunawa stage is going to be at least 10. So, we'll start on that properly tomorrow. Sorry! But hey, we're through all the cutscene at least.